Good gardening morning, family and friends. Well, Saturday, I decided to go ahead and dig up the sweet potatoes. I didn't have much hope as they didn't really do that much. This was the biggest sweet potato I had. The others were quite small, but I went through the remainder of this section of the bed and cleared out all the possible sweet potatoes I could get. Obviously, this area is not the best for sweet potatoes, and next year I'm going to be doing something different here. Right now, the plan for this area is to plant cover crops, some mustard, and then to till all that into the soil, get it good and ready, and plant carrots and tomatoes and marigolds in this whole area. I dug all the sweet potatoes that I possibly had, and I didn't make hardly any. However, I do think I can save some of my sweet potatoes um, small ones, because then I can plant those and get slips for next year. At least I'm going to give that a try and see what happens. As you can see, there's a lot of ground here that I covered, and I dug up all of the weeds as well as trying to dig up any of the sweet potatoes. This was also where the peanuts were. I had this grand idea of what it would look like, and well, it just didn't work that way. I guess it's as they say, man plans, God laughs. So then I went into the garden here and took out a lot of weeds and stuff so to get this area ready. Um, this was Saturday, so I was preparing this for planting today. As you can tell, a lot of the weeds were gotten rid of. All the old tomato plants were gotten rid of. We still have okra making though, so that's a positive. And I also went ahead and watered everything yesterday. So now you can see the peppers there. This morning I was planting parsnips. Parsnips, this is the half-long Guernsey. Supposed to be a medium long, thick shoulders, smooth white skin, and it's supposed to get sweeter even after a good frost. So I guess we'll see what happens. So then I raked everything down to get down to closer to where the actual drip line was, and made a couple of furrows on either side of the drip line. I don't have a wheel hose, so this is all with the nice manual tools. Then I went to the plant carrots. This is the garden carrot mix from Seeds of Change. This is a rather old seed packet. I don't know if they're going to come up or not, but I went ahead and planted the whole packet to see what would happen. Then we have a rainbow mix from Fairy Morse. This is also an older packet, but the ones I planted last year came up, so we'll see what happens. Then we have the Danvers 126 carrot, which is a medium length carrot. And then we have Black Nebula carrots. I love the Black Nebula carrots. They are totally awesome. I would highly suggest this one. Then we went to the Envy carrot, which is also from Haas Tools. As you can see, I'm using a lot of seeds from Haas Tools. A medium carrot. This one is a yellow bunch carrot. I planted some of those. Gold nugget carrot and purple elite carrot and a bolero carrot. So I have kind of like my test carrot case here. So my hope is that I planted a little bit of each of these seeds so we could see how they're going to do. And if there's a favorite, I mean, I don't know. Now what I'm doing here is just putting the row down with the rake so that it gets good seed to soil contact. And then carrots have to have lots and lots of water to germinate. And some people will even water it down real good and put a board over it for several days. I'm going to try watering this for several days every morning with a good drenching of water to keep everything moist, and hopefully they will sprout out soon. I also cleaned out the section with the peas so that I can plant more stuff in the coming weeks. The next big thing on the radar to plant, especially in this area to the left of the screen, is going to be some winter wheat. We're going to try winter wheat and see what happens, and that has to go into the ground on the 15th of October. Here are the brassicas and the turnips. So collards, kale, cabbage, all that good stuff. You can see the peppers here are still doing rather well. Those are some heatless habaneros right there. And they truly are heatless. And they really just have a really nice pepper flavor. Along with some other peppers that you can see here, some cayennes. I've got some jalapenos, and I have some that I just don't even know what they are. So it'll be interesting. Then over here, we have some volunteer rattlesnake pole beans along with our English peas and greens. I've got lettuce, various kinds of lettuce, and a few mustard greens here growing near the fence. Over here, we have our cauliflower. We have some bug pressure, so we're going to get some spray on that soon. And then we also have some more peas here. These are southern peas, and we're getting ready to pick those as dry beans. I decided to go ahead and take this place where the pumpkins were supposed to be and prepare it to grow some chives. These are garlic chives from Haas Tools, and I went ahead and planted about half the packet in here and watered it in real good, hoping that that would work. We'll see. Then I went ahead and did my onion and leek seed starting in the tray that you see at the bottom of your screen. So I put in some evergreen hardy white bunching onions. This is an older seed packet. I'm not sure if they're going to come up, so I planted them really, really, really thick. And then I planted various other seeds such as the red maiden or red creole, red maiden. I did some of the Texas 1015. I did plant some Tadorno leeks, so we'll see if that works. Some Texas early whites and the Texas early grano 502, red creole, the 1015 Texas super sweet, and the red maiden onion. Now, on the tray at the top, I am going to plant some Easter egg radish and some Helios golden radish. And this is really just kind of an experiment with the radishes because I'm going to see if I can grow them completely indoors under the grow lights. So both of these trays are going indoors under the grow lights, and hopefully they'll be popping up in the next few days. Have a wonderful week full of bountiful blossoms and blessings.